taking a step back to explore a career in sales. Triggs graduated from Virginia Tech with 2 degrees, a bachelor's. While writing was never a priority in her life, she hopes that this first book will not be her last. Although Triggs has been published in education journals previously, this is her first spin in the non-fictional world. So let's give a round of applause to Carlin Triggs.
Hi, I'm Carlin, and I am the author of The L in Love is for Lust. I originally started off this idea as just kind of sharing my sexual experiences with my friends because I am that kind of person. I believe that your feminine power, really just your anything power, it stands a lot for you, but also in your 20s, like you said, I am just 31. In your 20s, you do all of this soul searching and you meet all these people and you give yourself away to so many people that you get lost. And that's where I found myself at. So at about 28, I really realized like my creativity is gone. I'm a person, I love writing, I love telling stories, I love doing all of that creative, but it had been taken away from me. And it would have been a part of that was just taken by all the people I shared myself with. So as I started going through the journey, and then once I was laid off from my sales job, it gave me a lot of time to sit and self-reflect. And as I was self-reflecting, I was like, when did you fall out of love with yourself? And it took a lot of soul searching, it took a lot of therapy, it took a lot of just leaning into my friends to really find who I was again. And at the end, the whole reason for my book changed. And at the end of it, I talk about my journey of finding myself, loving myself again, redefining worth. Because worth, when you define your worth, it's so, I can't even think of the word, but everybody has their own definition of what worth is. And nobody can tell you what your worth is if you don't believe it yourself. So at the end of the day, this book was a love story back to myself saying, hey, you can still have fun, you can still be yourself, you can find yourself, but also let's think about this a little better. Let's be more reflective. Let's go into it with a more clear head. So sharing this story, again, it's literally everything in it. It's very true, but I am, as my friends like to say, sometimes delusional. So a lot of it, not a lot of it, some of it has been, fantasized because, when young and in love, I'm gonna fantasize whatever I can. But it really is just me opening up, welcoming everyone into my life, but also saying, hey, don't forget about yourself. Don't let anybody define you. Don't let anybody tell you who you are. Definitely find that for yourself and lean into it as much as possible.
All right, Carlin Triggs, everybody. Does anybody have a question for her? Anybody got a question?
The L in Love is for Lust.
How lusty is your book?
Yes, very, what is the word? It's the color of the book, blue. Blue is the color of lust. So leaning into all of that, the symbolism of all of it, just making sure that it's there.
All right, wonderful. So we have a comment here from online that says, agree, perception makes up most of what our lives are by changing them. We change how we react to life. Someone else said, thank you for taking the time, taking a brave step and sharing your story with us. All right. Sharon and Bridge, you guys.
Thank you.
All right, up next.